Bleacher Report. Every team's biggest early season disappointment. And for the Browns, they're going to go with defensive coordinator Joe Woods. And Tim, you see the delineation you've got, and Garrett and Clowney didn't play. 28th in ESPN's defensive efficiency. And that unit has been disappointing, so I guess to say Joe Woods has been disappointing would be fair. It should not be a bottom 5, a bottom 10. It should be a top 10 defense with the talent that they have, and it just has not been. And it's been delineated. It's one of the worst in the fourth quarter. It is the worst in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at all those issues that are together, I kind of pivot towards coaching. That can be kind of where the problem is. And obviously, we've seen that Joe Woods just has not done what everybody expected he was going to do based on how the defense had played the second half of last season when they looked like a unit that was top 10 caliber. And obviously this season, not even close to that. You look at the blown coverages they've had, the issue of creating a pass rush outside of bringing just 4 guys, the problems, guys like Denzel Ward have had in coverage, the inability to get takeaways on a consistent basis. With this type of talent, those things shouldn't be happening. And the fact that when it comes to the communication issues, this is year 3 of the scheme. Most of these guys have been playing together for 2 years. If there's a communication issue that's still going on, that's got to be on the coaches to get that figured out. What's going on with the communication? How can it be better? Kevin Stefanski talks about trying to put his players in better situations. I think that's got to go down as well too. How can we get our players the plays in better? How can we communicate them more efficiently so that these breakdowns don't happen? Because it was another one again on Sunday that ended up proving pivotal and helped cost them the game in Atlanta. So those got to get cleaned up. And I think it falls right at the feet of Joe Woods 4 weeks in, and there's still some of these issues that have been present since the start of the season.
Yeah, and I've been hesitant to blame the defensive coordinator. It's got to be shared between Joe Woods and the players. Players still have to go out and play, and there are guys that are expected to produce that aren't producing.